I sat down and I thought about it. What Psychology 00 asked is to sit down and to really think of what the definition of a man is. And I sat down and I came up with about 9 things, and hopefully I'm not repeating myself. Um, but I'd also like some feedback on hopefully some improvement on if I'm completely wrong about some things, if um, or if you agree and want to elaborate on different perceptions of what I'm saying. Um, I'm going to start out with what I think that the whole entire these 9 things, I believe, are not just limited to these, but there's also other characteristics out there. If I could get some ideas on exactly other characteristics that real men are supposed to embody. Okay, so for number one is, in my mind, what first came to my mind was strength. And what I mean by strength is that, for an example, if a man being lesser emotional, they are usually less emotional and reactive to emotion than women are, he's going to have the strength to be able to endure whatever it is that might be trying to him, with the fact that he's going to be less emotional about things or any situation. So, for an example, a little boy that's being teased at school, his first reaction might be to just beat the crap out of the guy or get into a physical fight that is picking on him. Well, adults will pick on each other in different ways. So, to me, a man having the strength to be able to endure mentally and find um, different strategies to solve that problem. And basically, he'll be able to not only put up with a lot of crap, but also he'll have the strength to put up with a lot of crap, but also have the strength to come and solve the problem. Number two is authority. I look at the authority figure of a man, and what makes him be the authority figure is just the fact that he's going to be how can I say, he's going to be more, not that he should be like this toward his woman or whatnot, but when you have the right way of thinking and you have the innate ability to be able to be in authority positions, that shows that you have very good leadership qualities. If you're the man of the household and you're the authority figure, you're the disciplinary, you're the one that's going to say that, hey, I have the authority, I have the power to direct my child and to direct and guide my wife into the right direction, into where we're not destroying. I can make sure that we're not destroying this child's mind, and that my wife is not mentally being broken down and not able to withstand trials with me. I believe that men have the authority to be able to thoroughly do a very good job at that when they're taught how to. Number three is stability. I think we all know what stability means. He's not going from place to place and job to job. And number four is hard working. I believe that real men should be able to take pride in whatever it is that they do. So with that being said, with their having a healthy amount of pride in what they're doing, they're going to be very hard working. He's going to, and what I mean by hard working, I mean that he is trying his best, that he is setting a goal and he is trying his best to reach it. And if he fails, he understands that failure is just a learning process. But he doesn't stop being willing to work hard at what it is that he wants to achieve. Logical is the next one. Basically, it speaks for itself. I think I was reading. I can't remember, in science class or whatnot. But anyway, testosterone basically makes your body be easier. Makes it easier for your body to develop muscle. So with men having a large amount of testosterone in their body, they're able to develop more muscle, and that, as weird as it sounds, I can't remember all the details, but that kind of helps them not be so emotional and reactive to emotion. So I believe that all men basically have an innate ability to be logical. And when you're logical, you are able to look at any situation objectively and not immerse yourself into the emotion and react to the situation based off of your emotion. Number 6 is provider of shelter, clothes, and food. That's just basically it. I'm not encouraging gold digger, but I am encouraging that women encourage your men to be financially stable. I don't care what it is. Well, I do care, because there are some illegal jobs out there, but to be financially stable, to be a partner in providing for the household these material things that you do need to survive. Number 7 is competitive. I think that goes back to the whole entire hardworking and pride thing. That coincides with that just as well. Guys being able to compete. I don't think that you're not a man if you're not competitive, but I do think that for the most part, if you are willing to work hard, you do have some sort of competitiveness, because you want to get the better job, the better salary, or whatever. You want to be able to start your own business or whatever it is that you want to do, and you're going to be willing to endure some competition behind that. Number 8 is assertive. That also is connected with the authority. You know, when you're assertive, you basically say, look, you set up the boundary. You say, this is the line in the sand. You say, if you are going to cross it, these are the listed consequences to crossing that line in the sand. And when you are assertive, you are usually able to accurately list those consequences. You're not sitting there making up stuff just to intimidate somebody, just to scare them off. No, you're actually willing to follow through with the consequences. And this is a problem I think all of us, or a majority of people, probably have to deal with. But I think that that's an important thing when a boy to manhood needs to learn that skill. And number 9 is being athletic or dash in shape, whichever one. Usually if you're athletic, you're also in shape. But that is also, I would say, a quality that is very attractive about men being who they are. And it makes it more comfortable to be in a partnership with a man that is that has that physical readiness, that on his spare time, you know, he might go play a game of basketball or football or whatnot, and for his physical activity, his personal enjoyment. And that helps him keep in shape, and when he's in shape, he's more readily able to be sexually active, and he's more readily able to be active in a protective way if his people's life are in danger.